Hi there. So here we are again back at my channel, and I wanted to talk today about something that popped up recently, and that is the sense of entitlement that I think a lot of people seem to have in regards to the internet and how we should be able to receive it and what we should be able to do with it. Now, obviously, the internet is largely a free speech issue, and I am a free speech absolutist. It doesn't matter how much I dislike what you may have to say, what your opinion is, I will defend to the death your right to say it. Okay, not to the death. But I will defend your right to say it no matter how horrible it may be. So just to start with, that's the way I feel about that aspect of the internet. I am not at all going to suggest that certain speech or activities on the internet should be curtailed. That's not what this is about. What this is about is recently, my channel is just starting out, right? So recently I was talking to a friend of mine online and telling him, my channel's starting out. I'm going to be going live with it soon. I'm going to let you know so that you can watch it, subscribe to it, blah, blah, blah. And he actually wasn't familiar with how people make money on YouTube. So I kind of explained to him the basics, the very basics of Google AdSense marketing and revenue, and how that works and how it applies to an individual channel like mine. And after that explanation, he told me that he always uses ad block. And, I understand the desire to use ad block when you go to a website and this area here is the article, and all of this, everything over here, here is all different ads, videos, all sorts of video ads, and it takes forever to load the page because obviously the page is loading like 12 different components from 12 different sources, rather than the old days of HTML3 and HTML4 when you may have had a little bit of JavaScript in there and that was about it, but I mean just about everything was coming from one source. Nowadays with Web 2.0, it is possible, and it often happens, that a website will be full of stuff like that. Popular websites like BuzzFeed, there's a good example. And, there's a few others like that. And on websites like that, I can understand the desire to use ad block. If I weren't too lazy to download it, I'd use it myself on those websites. But on YouTube, we don't have stuff like that. On YouTube, you've got the video. Down here, you've got all the comments. And where are we? Over here, we've got usually related videos, and there might be one ad over there. And that is only if the YouTuber in question is allowing ads on his videos, his or her videos, and has chosen to monetize their account. If the YouTuber hasn't done that, then you don't even see that. But even if you do see that, that's pretty minor compared to these cluttered up pages that have ads all over the place. And I was trying to get across to him the fact that now, if there's a 3-minute video ad prior to a 4-minute video that I want to watch, yeah, I'm going to skip the ad as soon as I'm able to do so. And I really get annoyed when it's a non-skippable ad. But if it's a 30-second ad, 40-second ad, I'm going to let it play. Why? Because I know that the person who has uploaded that video is making revenue off of that ad. Now, a lot of people might say, well, that's greedy. We don't want it. We don't care if they make revenue off of that ad or not. Okay, in some cases, if it's a business's website and they make the majority of their money off I don't know where I'm even going with this thought. It doesn't make sense, but I can kind of understand how some people will say, if Jesus, I can't even think of anything. And I'm kind of losing my train of thought on that. But the point is, mostly, you have individual YouTubers like myself. Most of us are relying on that revenue stream from Google AdSense to pay our bills. I'm working right now. I do have another job aside from this, but I'm hoping that in time I can make this my main job, my only job. And I'm hoping that I can build my channel to that point where it does generate enough of a revenue stream to support me in that way. And what's wrong with that? Now, if I'm getting rich off of it, then I can understand maybe somebody saying, the few pennies he's going to lose from me skipping the ad isn't going to hurt him. But I don't ever expect to get rich off of my channel. I'm hoping that it'll make enough money to replace my current job, and that's all I'm expecting out of it. And because I know that there are a lot of YouTubers out there like me who are doing that, in fact, the vast majority of the YouTubers to whose channels I subscribe are individual YouTubers, and they are living off of their YouTube income, and it's not a massive amount of money. They're not getting rich off of it. Some of them are making decent money. And what it comes down to in my mind is a sense of entitlement. People seem to think that they should be entitled to the internet for free. Now, those people don't complain about the money that they pay to their ISP every month. But they think other than that, the internet should be totally free. And I guess I sort of halfway understand the utopic and completely unrealistic notion behind that thought. But here's the reality of it. Everybody who makes a website, a video, whatever, any kind of internet content is working. And sometimes they're working for a company that's paying them to do that. Sometimes they're working for themselves. But either way, they expect remuneration. In order for them to get remuneration for that, there has to be a stream of revenue. Now, if you're working in, out of thin air, Hewlett-Packard's internet marketing division, they've got the billions, they're paying you, and that's fine. But Hewlett-Packard wants to see, okay, if we spend $10,000 this month on advertising, we want to see that $10,000 generate $100,000 worth of sales revenue for us. If it's not doing that, it's not worth paying you $10,000 or several people $10,000 to do this. They want to see a return on their investment. Plain and simple. And YouTube is the same way. Now, granted, Google has become a ginormous conglomerate. They're making billions of dollars a year. But it's from things like AdSense and others that they make those billions of dollars. And at some point, if everybody were using AdBlock, at some point Google would look at YouTube and say, you know what? YouTube isn't making us any money. Let's kill the site. You can't expect to keep getting that for free. Google expects to make money off of YouTube. Independent YouTubers who upload videos expect to make money. Well, not all of them do, of course. A lot of people upload videos to YouTube just for fun. But a lot of people also upload videos to YouTube for the money. And, you know, if a person is expecting, or a company is expecting, to make money off of the effort that they're putting into something like a video, and they're not making that expected money, eventually they're going to stop doing it. Which means YouTube is going to dry up. If everybody keeps using AdBlock and keeps expecting it all for free, eventually they're not going to get anything. That's just the way it goes. Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did enjoy that video, please be sure to click the thumbs up down below, give it that like for me. Also, comment down below, share this with your friends. If you haven't already subscribed, please be sure to do so, because that's the best way for you to be informed of when I upload new content. On this channel, that new content is going to come on a daily basis, so you don't want to miss that. Also, please be sure to check out the other links for my other social media accounts on my YouTube page for Google+, Twitter, and Facebook. All those links are available. I'll also put them in the description box down below. Thanks for everything you do. Every click helps grow my channel. You have yourself a great day.